Okay, go.
Hi, so now we're going to be doing the basic facial of the state board practical exam. You're gonna drape her, it's still considered your second client. So you towel and then the short little cape will work well. Headband and then a towel on the head to keep the hair covered. They'll give you your time, to set up, and then you would drape after they begin the timing. So here's your basic supplies that you're gonna need. You won't have this much space, so yours would be more of a little square of all the stuff you're gonna need. So first thing we're gonna do is note that all of our containers that have product in it are labeled in English. When I'm taking the products out, I can't scoop my finger in there. Even though this looks disposable, State Board looks at it as a something that to be disinfected and reused. So you'll need to use some sort of spatula or wooden stick or something to do it. So first thing we're going to do is take a little bit of cleanser. I got my little cotton, a little bit of water, and then I have to throw this away. I can't double dip. And I'm going to put it on the eye, and the head is going to be slightly tilted back, so when the cotton swab or cotton round is a little wet, it will stick better. And then I got my little eye makeup remover and cleanser. I'm going to put that on the eye. Leave it on for, I don't know, a few seconds so they know that you're making your way with the eye makeup remover. Then we're going to gently remove the eye makeup, or pretend we're removing the eye makeup. Trash. And then I'm going to go in with my actual cleanser, putting my lids back on everything. I can put that right in my hand. Put my lid back on. And I'm going to put the cleanser on her face. Her eyes are considered closed, so if you get some around there, it's no big deal. And the lips, and putting the cleanser down the chin and then upper neck. And I can go in there and use my hands to rub the cleanser in. I want to use light stroking movements. If I go in with a tool for cleanser, I can use the sponge one, but I can't reuse the sponge one because it's considered porous, and porous items cannot be disinfected. So if I use a tool that is porous, it's considered single use and then would be used in the trash when I finish using it. So again, that's cleanser. I can use my sponges now, wring them out, and I have water in here, and you'll have a water bottle that you'll fill that up with. And I'm going to gently remove this cleanser. Make sure I can look around here to get all that cleanser off. And then you're going to have a steam towel, which is just going to be simulated. You're going to open it up, and you can do it long ways. And you can't cover her nose and mouth. So you can cover her up and do something like this and pretend you're doing a steam on her, or you can wrap it the other way. But you just leave it on for a few minutes. Obviously, we're not doing a full steam because you're at State Board and we don't have enough time. But just so they know that you've done the steam. then this towel I would not discard because we're gonna use it later in the facial to help remove some of the product. So I can put that off to the side. Okay, I'm gonna go in now, put a little toner. Some people can use a spray toner, or you can have it in a container. You just don't want to touch the top of the lid to the cotton. And I'm going to put the toner on her face. And then I'm gonna go in with my exfoliator. Again, I don't wanna put my fingers in there. My exfoliator, I can take it out and I can put it on my hand. No double dipping unless you get another container. And I'm gonna go in and put that on her face. Try not to get much on the lips, the upper lip, but if you get it in that crease, it's really hard to get it out afterwards. So after I got this spread on her, I'm going to use a tool, a brush, get it a little bit damp, and then I'm going to use the tool in little tiny circular motions while I'm going in and doing my exfoliation. This tool here is reusable because it's all plastic and nylon bristles. So I can use this again. So this would be in the to be disinfected once I'm finished with it. And that will be to be disinfected. And now I can go in with my little wet sponges and get that excess off. It's very granular, so it takes a minute to get this stuff off. If you have to rinse off your little sponges, that's fine too. And then I want to go in and I can pat it dry. You can use a paper towel too, or an actual towel. Trash. And then I'm going to go in with my massage cream. Again, I can use spatula, I can use any type of device to get it out. I just don't want to go in there with my fingers. You don't need much because her skin is plastic and it's not going to absorb. So when you're putting it on, you want to avoid the eyeballs. And once you get it kind of evenly spread around, you can start your massage movement. So you can start here at the bottom and working the chin and neck in an upward motion. You're going to start your movements using effleurage, which is a light stroking movement. And then you can go into more of a kneading, rolling, pinching. can go in with more of a friction type. Go in with your top coat. And then you're going to go back with your light stroking. After you've done about 4 massage movements throughout the face, you can go in, and I like to use the towel to help me get off this massage cream. So you're wanting to go gently to upward, outward motion. I can move my hand around in the towel. I want to just make sure you're getting around the nose, lip. And I'm going to go in there and do a little more toner. And then I'm going to go in there with my face mask. Again, I can take some out, put it in my hand. If I need more, get a new container, spatula. And then I'm going to use my fan brush, and I'm going to put on the face mask. Now I want to make sure I don't get it in her eyes. If you had cotton rounds, you can go in and put the little cotton rounds on her eyes so you don't accidentally get it on there, or you can just be careful. If you do get somewhere you don't want it, just wipe it off. Again, this fan brush is plastic and these bristles can be disinfected. So after you're done using it, this would go in the to be disinfected. And if you have paper towels, of course, you could go in and use paper towels to wipe off your gloves if you'd like. Obviously, we would leave this mask on for a while, but since time is of the essence at the state board, you would then go in and remove this. You can use your towel to get a lot of the debris off of the mask. And I just folding it and moving it as I'm moving through her face, moving the towel to a clean area. You can also, if you're having a difficult time with that, go in there also with your sponges and wring those out. And if you're having a hard time, you can go in there and get the rest of that off this way. Again, you're gonna go in and dry it, either paper towel, another towel, cotton. You just gonna go in there, get the excess stuff off. And they'll be looking to make sure you got all the product off and nothing's in their hair. So that's why you wanna make sure you keep it covered. But their skin will be a little greasy and shiny because it doesn't really absorb into plastic. And then the last thing you're gonna do is moisturizer. You don't need much. And just like you would put moisturizer on yourself every day, you're gonna put the moisturizer on. I find that a little goes a very long way with plastic. And I wouldn't leave her like this where it's all shiny and kind of greasy. I would take another piece of cotton or paper towel and blot because it is a little much. But then once you're finished with all that, you gotta make sure everything that needs to be disinfected goes in that. All this trash goes in the trash. And then you can indicate you're finished by just stepping in.